Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not either, are any of these bad boys. This is Lone Dog from Aguila Clan, Lone Dog in the T34-85M. Now today's video is all about reward tanks. The T34-85M was given away not so long ago on the Asian server, and there was a group of missions which were very, very straightforward to complete, and as a result for you wouldn't even call them mini missions, I guess you'd call them, little tasks, get some kills, get some experience, get some damage. I can't remember exactly what it was a while ago now, but in reward for that you were rewarded with this groovy little tier 6 premium Russian medium tank. Now of course Russian tanks are often pretty good in this game, and Lone Dog, looking towards that T28, is about to ruin his day. The friendly T28 picked up the kill. Of course, the T34-85M's got an 85mm gun, 180 damage, which is a pretty good amount of damage for a tier 6 medium tank. 144 penetration with standard, 194 with APCR. Compare it to like the Cromwell B, which is probably the most popular tier 6 medium tank for tier 6 skirmishes, and when tier 6 clan wars was a thing, the Cromwell B would probably be the most popular tank out there in tier 6 clan wars. That had 110 alpha gun. Of course, the reload's a little bit longer in the T34-85M, but it's generally regarded as a pretty good tank, especially considering it was given away for free. The auto aims and shoots, just waits a little bit too long before he shoots towards the Panzer 38NA. It's a little tier 4 German thing, and he realises that and thinks, well, hold my beer, I've got this. And he moves forward in the T34-85M, trying to get some more shots on these enemy tanks. You can see it's not the most accurate gun, especially at range. And Russian tanks, clearly not known for their accuracy, but he does put a shot into the side of the Leopard, auto aims, picks up the kill, and you can see there's the time between shots, not too bad at all for such a high alpha gun. The only thing the T34-85 has going against it, I guess, is its aim time. You can see it's pretty quick. You're doing 47, not quite on the flat, but you wouldn't say it's really pushing shit uphill, but doing 47, nearly 50 kilometers an hour, running around, turning, going up and down a little bit, trying to catch that looks. He's going to struggle to catch that looks, let's be honest. It's a looks, but reasonably quickly. It's got decent armor from memory. I can't remember how many games I've played in it, maybe 2 or 3. Seems to have a decent amount of armor. Not like the looks who he just shot for 182 hit points. Doesn't quite aim towards that PZ38NA. His team's down 3-5. Now, of course, this is the first of 3 videos. This video and the next one will feature the T34-85M, which Lone Dog absolutely loves. And he loves shooting Matildas in it. That Matilda looks like he was taking a nosedive. The T150 in the end kills that British tier 4 bad boy. It brings the score up to 4-5. 4-6 now as the T28 goes down at tier 4. Bit of map ping going on. The T67 clearly knows what he's doing. He's trying to give his teammates some advice from the back lines. Of course, Lone Dog from Aguila cops a little bit of shot, bounces a few shots, bounces the T28 and the Matilda. Of course, yeah, sure, they're both tier 4s, but they've got to hit you to get you. Auto aims on the Matilda. I'm not sure if he removed the auto aim or not, but it gets a little bit of attention by artillery. Bouncing shots like an absolute boss, continuing to move forward up to nearly 500 bounce damage, 1283 damage done, 606 assisted damage. Looks like he's still auto aimed on that PZ38NA, which proves so hard to kill. In the end, he gets him, picks up his 4th kill, 1326 damage done, 490 blocked, 606 assisted as he starts moving back towards the base. Nothing worse than getting capped out. You could look on the minimap. He's not sure if these tanks, the AT2 or the AC4 Experimental, are with that Cromwell capping. There's only 1 enemy tank on the cap, but if that turns into 2, that 1 minute and 10 second timer will drop down by half. His team are doing quite well up there in the north. The PZ38NA goes down, but they got rid of that SAV M43. No idea what that tank is. I think it's Swedish at tier 4. 9 all the score, and of course Lone Dog from Aguila Clan showing that he's made the right choice going back there. There are now 3 enemy tanks on this cap with 12 seconds left on the cap. He's on 4 kills, 1326 damage done. His team are actually down there. Auto aims on the looks and kills him. That resets it. That gives him another 30 seconds before he needs to reset it again. Puts a shot into the OI, which resets the cap again. Shoots the AT2. I don't think that really did much. You can see the OI Experimental just fired, and Lone Dog shoots and kills the Japanese heavy tank. Confirming the top gun, but he's still got a bit of work to do. 12 all is the score, aiming towards that AT2, takes him for another 160, bounces the return shot from Tier 5 British Tank Destroyer, kills him. That's 7 kills to Lone Dog from Aguila clan, but they're still not winning. As he shoots the Cromwell once, the T150 kills him, and what's left? Just the Hetzer, and that Hetzer was last seen all the way back at the base. So we'll fast forward it a little bit because I'm tipping Hetzer's going to Hetz. Hetzer is not going to... I doubt the Hetzer will push. They don't tend to when they're all by themselves. Hetzers tend to kick back and snipe like absolute champions. But consider Lone Dog, 2,363 damage done. 640 blocked, 606 assisted damage, and he's being cute here. He's going to try and get that Hetzer from a different angle. Moving around. Where is the Hetzer? There he is. He's on 161 hit points, and it looks to me like he's not even aiming the right way. But it would certainly help if Lone Dog aimed a little bit better, but this one should do it. And there's his 8th kill. Also a Radley Walters on, what's it called? Serene Coast. He certainly had an absolute ripper. Let's have a quick look at the result. It's Lone Dog from Aguila clan on Serene Coast, an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge in the T34-85M. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Hand of God, Duelist, 5 for effect, Radley Walters for the 8 kills, Naden's Medal for killing all of the enemy light tanks, Defender for when he reset the cap, which was just amazing. High caliber, and of course Top Gun. Look at all those tanks that he had something to do with getting rid of on the enemy team. A lot of passengers in that game. 2,524 hit points of damage, 8 kills, 1,469 base experience. The T150 did well to stay alive. He did half the damage that Lone Dog did in his Tier 6 heavy tank, but to be fair, it would have taken a long time for that T50 to go running around the map. It's certainly not known for its speed. Nobody else hit 1,000. Only one other tank hits over 600. Pretty piss poor effort really from the other tanks. The enemy team, a few of them had a go, but again, nobody hit 1,000, and that's exactly why they lost. 88,500 credits after tax with a premium account. Of course, it is a premium tank, and he did have the personal reserves bonus going, which gave him an extra 33,000. But even without that 33, he would have made 55,000 credits, which at Tier 6, in a Tier 6 premium tank with a premium account, 55,000 credits is, I reckon that's pretty good. As we look at the second battle in this Tier 6 triple shot, this is Lone Dog again. All 3 games feature Lone Dog, and there you can see that's what they call the hand of Stalin, folks. When Russian tanks just shoot without aiming, the shot lands, and Stalin laughs. And I think Serb laughs too, but somewhere a little puppy dies. Lone Dog from Aguila clan in the T34-85M. That's the reward tank I was talking about earlier. Part of a set of missions not so long ago, and of course, when I'm recording this, there's a set of missions for the WZ111 Alpine Tiger. Of course, by the time this one comes out, that will already hopefully be in my garage. He's on Sand River. The score's 1-all. He's got a little bit of damage, maybe 2 or 3 shots so far, as he looks towards the Cromwell. It is a Tier 6 battle. Looks like it might be 5 Tier 6s on each team. Of course, Aguila's one of them. The IKV-65-2 on Aguila's team has already been taken out, and he's looking towards the southwest, and this looks like he's just farming damage on this KV-85. That last one really did not go too well. I'm not sure if auto-aiming on that Cromwell B was the right thing to do. I reckon if you had aimed it a little bit more, well, not a little bit more manually, but just aim it manually, that would have certainly hit. That's a nice shot into the M4. M4, one more shot, or maybe 2 more shots could be enough. Finds that KV-85 again, and that KV-85 will be going, not the T34-85M again, surely. Shoots him again. That takes him down to a 1 shot, giving a good amount of lead there, and that is his first kill. 2 threes to score, so they're down by 1 tank. And Aguila, Lone Dog from Aguila clan, cannot believe his luck. Just more tanks, just appearing for him. So he's just going to kick back and shoot the VK3601H now. That one's not going to hit. A43 is calling somebody a noob. Not sure. Who's he calling a noob? Whoever's at AO. Oh, yeah. That's what happens. 3-5's the score. Doesn't penetrate the Churchill. Churchill at tier 5, but penetrates the second shot. Brings his damage count up to 2,345 damage. That's you're really pushing your luck if you're going for those shots. But he gets it into the cupola of the VK3601. Looks like artillery had a bit of a dip as well. And the M4 decides the kettle's boiled. I'm going to YOLO in. The score's 4-6 though, so Lone Dog from Aguila clearly wants to not die. Finally he gets lit. We forgot about enemy team spotting him for a while there because he was just kicking back there farming so much damage, and why not? If the enemy team continued to present themselves, he gave himself over 2,500 damage for that little farm fest. Certainly he's going to have to do some more because his team are down 5-7. It's only 2 tanks. Lone Dog's got his carry pants on. They've still got 4 out of their 5 original tier 6s. The enemy team have only got 3, and that might be the distance. Sticks with armor piercing rounds. He wants to get rid of that Churchill. That Churchill in a bit of an interesting position, but of course it is tier 5, so you can't really blame him. Let's have a look at what Lone Dog from Aguila clan gets up to next. Does get spotted, misses a couple of shots. He would have loved a kill shot on that toaster tank. A lot of enemy tanks are very low health. That A43 only on 129. That's a one shot for Lone Dog in his T34-85M. Cromwell's a one shot. The PZS of the toaster tank, that tank destroyer, is a one shot as well. So it's certainly carryable as Lone Dog is on full health with 2 quick shots. He gets 2 more kills. Looks towards that Churchill. Finally penetrates a shot into the tier 5. I reckon that might be the Russian Churchill. Sees a little Frenchie. Bounces. How can you bounce that little... How can you bounce that little tier 5 tank destroyer? I think that's the bathtub tank. I'm not sure. I've heard about it. Let's see how we go. 9-8's the score on Sand River. He's decided, nah, I'm getting shot at from people I can't see. Time to move forward. Moving forward towards that Churchill. He wants to shoot him just once will be enough. There you go. That's his 4th kill on Sand River. 10-8's the score now all of a sudden. And all of a sudden they are winning. That's that annoying tier 5 French artillery who we haven't really seen much of this game. He has clearly been focusing on somebody else, maybe the OI or maybe these medium tanks over in the north. But there's Lone Dog from Aguila kicking back. Clearly the toaster tank has 6 cents. Hopefully, maybe the Bishop could kill him from there. Maybe not. I think the Bishop has a pretty limited range for an artillery. The T34 crashed. Not sure what he was doing. Look, it would have been certainly handy to have his quick-firing little Russian gun back in the game. Aguila from Lone Dog looks towards the other Churchill. Gets a shot into him for 182 hit points. Takes him down to 2 more. 2 more shots might be enough, and if he stays out there, he's not going to... Oh no, he gets himself into a little bit of cover with the score on 10-9. That tier 5 Churchill 3 clearly does want to win this. He's not going to do what some of his teammates have done and just throw their tanks away. Now will be good. There you go. That's his 5th kill of the game. 11-9's the score. The toaster tank just gets spotted again, but so does Lone Dog, so he'll be prepared for that Leffel 18B2, the annoying as hell premium tier 5 French artillery piece to start. Dropping turds on his shed, just little turds, like pigeon turds I suppose you'd call him. You can see the Chaffee in the T67 moving to engage the S35 and the PZ SFL IVC. Artillery gets lit. You'd think that you'd just leave the artillery for that A43, wouldn't you? Or is he going to try and go and get it as well? The enemy T34 has not been seen for a hell of a long time. Last spotted up here in the northeast. So Lone Dog on 5 kills. He'd love to get a top gun. Not quite aimed properly. Shoots the back of the annoying as hell artillery. OI clearly going towards the cap. And of course, why wouldn't he on 170 hit points with no speed whatsoever? Lone Dog saying, well, hold my beer. I'm pretty confident we're going to win this one. Looks like 3 friendly tanks are going to be trying to cap. Yep. And look, they're all low health. 162 for the A43, the Chaffee on 72, and the OI on 170. Let's have a look as Lone Dog goes hunting for the enemy tier 5 T34. He's up to 3,591 damage and he's pretty excited. Lets his team know that he's had a pretty good game, but in the end they cap it out. And unlucky not to get the top gun. Certainly deserved the top gun, but he'll be pretty happy with that. That's not a bad replay to send to Stewie JP at Get On Board Studios. An Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Bruiser, fired up, fire for effect and top gun. High caliber, not top gun. Unlucky not to get the top gun. Top the score charts, 3,591 hit points of damage. And he even says in the comments he didn't realise how much damage he did until he saw the result. 1529 base experience. The AC43 didn't do too bad at all on 1500 damage, but nobody else really stepped up, apart from the T67, I guess. 5 donuts. 5 donuts on Lone Dog's team. Looks like he run out of premium time there. Nearly 40,000. That's with a standard account. 40,000 credits after tax. Would have been nearly 66 with a premium account. And that is not too bad at all for a tier 6 premium medium tank. As we move on to our third and final battle, featuring Lone Dog from Aguila clan. If you've been doing the battle in APAC missions, and they're daily missions, once you get a certain amount of them, and it's not, I think it's 100. 100 sounds like a lot, but some of these missions are just some of these missions you just have to do some damage a few tanks, earn a bit of XP, get some kills, scratch your nose. I don't know. They're pretty. A lot of them. I did do a video on it. Check it out. Check it out. But I think by the time this video comes out, that Battle in APAC event might be just about over. But Lone Dog has picked up the AC4 Experimental. The AC4 Experimental. They're all talking about what's this thing on the front of the tank. I don't know. Let's have a look. I'll let you decide. I believe it's designed to protect the driver or the gunner from enemy shells as they shoot around that little I don't know, it's Australian tech, what do you expect? 1 zip is the score so far. The AC4 Experimental in the British tech tree. It's a 76.2mm gun, 150 alpha damage, 171 pen with standard, 239 with APCR. Auto aims towards a VK3001P, puts a shot into him, puts another shot into him. And look at this, the enemy team just presenting themselves quite nicely. Unlucky not to hit the T34-85. Just kicking back here, looking for cheeky sniper shots. It is a tier 8 battle after all. So Lone Dog from Aguila needs to be a little bit careful here. Doesn't want to... Oh, hey! Look at the Scorpion G. Clearly been playing in 1AR shenanigans. Lone Dog puts a couple of shots into the premium German tank destroyer. That last one looked like it went pretty close, but it didn't quite get there. Critical hits the AMX. What's it name? Batchat 12T it would have been. Anyway, 12-1's the score. Looks like his team's putting a bit of cap pressure on the enemy, and that's sometimes that's not a bad thing to do. The tier 8 heavy tank down here in the southwest, which in my opinion is the worst place to do on any counter battle on this map. But I am certainly not the world's best player. 2-all's the score. Aguila, a Lone Dog from Aguila clan. I'll get his name right at some stage. Chipping away at that VK. Looks like a tiger, doesn't it? But just going to continue to chip away at these tanks. He's up to 739 damage. Good thing about this Australian tank is its gun depression's pretty good. That was aimed towards a VK, but actually hit the Type 62. You'll be quite happy with that. Just pretend that's what you intended all along. And he's just kicking back, continuing to put damage. Puts the shot into the Batchat 12T. They'd love to get rid of that tank. It is a tier 8 tank. This is a tier 8 battle, just 3 tier 8 tanks on each team. as a Lone Dog from Aguila pulls back. Gets a little bit of lag here, and all of a sudden, lots and lots of enemy tanks here. Have a look at the mini-map. The KV2, the IKV-65-2, and Lone Dog kicking back all by themselves, trying to defend this cap. The enemy team have 3 on cap. The score is 6-10. How is he going to carry this? It's a tier 8 game after all, especially if he stops. He needs to penetrate a few of these shots. Let's be honest. These guys need to stop stuffing around in the southwest. Get rid of the Scorpion G and come back to help as Lone Dog from Aguila is auto-aimed on that VK3001P. That shot did not go through. Needs to turn that auto-aim off and aim properly, I think. One more shot to go, 124 hit points. There's his first kill. 8 all's the score. He's got 37 seconds before he needs to get rid of his T34-85 and then go in there. Get vision for his team. That SU8, hopefully, is aiming on the cap. But with these encounter battles, it does take a long time to cap, but they've got 3 sitting on cap. SU85 letting his team know that he's reloading by hitting the F8 key. He does cop a shot from the T34-85, but he picks up his second kill and doesn't stuff around, going straight for that base, trying to keep vision to help the SU8 do some resets. The ARL-44 shoots and misses. Lone Dog from Aguila doesn't miss. He finally gets the gun working. He's up to 2,360 damage in this tier 6 British/Australian medium tank. The ARL-44 doing the right thing here. If they're going to try and win this by capping, then he's doing the right thing, pushing forward to try and stop people getting vision on that cap and resets. But Lone Dog is doing it better than the A44. He picked up his 3rd kill, and nobody else has got more than 3 kills. The SU8's done the right thing there, firing on the cap circle. The last 2 remaining tanks are on the cap, and Lone Dog doing the right thing. Creates a platoon with the SU8, and he's chipping away at the back of that Tiger P. That will not be too hard to penetrate the Tiger P at all. Of course, that T28 HDC, he is better off leaving that for the artillery. But that Tiger P has run away, and it looks like that Tiger P might be running straight into the Defender, the Bulldog, and whatever else is in there. The M41 Walker Bulldog picks up the kill on the T28 HDC. That's a second reward tank for the personal missions. And Lone Dog from Aguila continuing to roll forward, looking for some more damage. He doesn't quite get it. Picks up 2,899 damage in that one. He can't believe it. He puts in the chat, how the hell did I survive that game? He certainly survived it all right. Not only did he survive it, the tier 6 medium tank, the AC4 Experimental, in a tier 8 battle, he aced the tank. He picked up a duelist medal, fire for effect, and the high caliber. Of course, it's not the fastest tank in the world. I guess I would compare it speed-wise. I'd probably compare it to the Rudy, maybe, or even that T34-85M, the AC4 Experimental. I did play a number of games in it when I first got mine, when I bought mine, whenever it came out. It came with the first certain amount of wins were ×5 XP, so I did that, and I just had a really good time in it. Certainly not a fast tank. If you like quick tanks, this tank's certainly not for you. But well, if you're doing these missions, you might as well get something for free. Somehow, Lone Dog in a tier 8 battle, 2,899 damage. Top damage in that game, 1250 base experience. You would have got some reset points. Of course, the Defender. Where's the Defender? Down here, you got 1161, but of course, to be fair to the Defender, because he went all the way down that western flank, and there really wasn't much there. He really didn't get the chance to start shooting until the game was almost all over. They were down by a few tanks. Lone Dog did a brilliant job with the SU8. Did a brilliant job keeping vision on that cap while the SU8 dropped turds on their heads, especially. And the SU8 did the right thing as well by landing shells on the T28 HDC, who, the way he was angled, the AC4 Experimental certainly would have struggled to penetrate. And they did the right. They held him up there until the Defender could come back with his mates. 35 shots fired, 23 hit, 21 went through. So even though it was a tier 8 game, he only failed to penetrate 2 shots. 2,899 damage. Got some. Where's the reset? Where is it? Let's have a look. We'll have a look back here. Did he? No defense points. Maybe it works differently on encounter. I'm not sure. But then again, I suppose it was probably more the SU8 who was getting the reset points. Let's have a look on there. Yeah, he got 100 reset points. He did really well. Lone Dog, I guess that Tiger he was shooting had already left the cap and was running away like a scared little girl. But there you go. It's the reward tank. This reward is really rewarding. 35,000 credits after tax with a standard account. 56.5 if it had been premium. Only a 5-minute game. He's aced it in that tier 8 battle on steps. Thank you very much for those replays, Lone Dog from Aguila Clan. You are an absolute legend. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitch. Links down the bottom. I hope to be live streaming a little bit more in the coming months and years. Thank you very much again for watching. Take care and see you all next time.